amazing type of day. What up, Mel? It's been forever. It's been forever. Yo, what up? It's been forever since I seen everybody. Everybody living. Like, how's everybody living? Where are you? I'm out on the beach, family. I'm out on the beach, you know. Yeah, out on the beach. I'm about to park, for real, for real. Yeah, we out OC living. It's been forever since I done been live. And the essence of live streams, no bullshit. But we've been getting to it. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting to it. That's like the hardest thing about today's world with the real world, right? Because today's world, yo, what up, though, Bubbles? Everybody want to see you in front of the screen. And that's smooth. But in the real world, it's like you can't be showing everybody how you move and what's really, 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 happening. They trying to steal your sauce, you know. They be trying to steal your sauce. That's why they got ragu and stuff like that don't even taste like pasta sauce. Because people try to steal the sauce. They don't know what they're doing. We trying to find some parking in the shade. What we trying to do. I should right here. Bang. But yeah, man, ain't gonna lie. Life is good. What's the plan today? The plan today is to stay focused. We have some meetings. I want to spend some family time, with my kids and all that good stuff. That's gonna be a little bit later. Right now, I'm waiting for a meeting. I have a meeting in about 45 minutes. So we're gonna get to the munyon. Life is good. Hey, fam, that is. What's your plan looking like today? Y'all want to see what it look like out here? I ain't gonna lie, it's beautiful today. Ah, woo! That's how I was feeling today. That's how we feeling today. And that's how we feeling today. But yeah, that's how we feeling today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, the clouds going over the building, that shit had me like mesmerized for a second. It looks real slow on the camera. But on my mama, it looks so much faster in real life watching that cloud go over top of that. Today means there's a job meeting. Bro, keep it up. Hey, thank you, family. Listen, I don't think we do this enough, right? First off, giving thanks to God. Man, I ain't gonna lie. It be little moments like this I could drop a tear, bro, because life be humbling a brother with the opportunity with what comes out of struggle. There's no time limit on it. You don't know when none of this stuff's gonna happen. You know what I mean? But for real, the plan is to enjoy life. Hey, you know something. You know something. Clouds going too fast. Thanks a lot, Joe Biden's. What I'm about to say, shoot, Joe was asleep. He was not making no clouds go by fast. You know what I'm saying? Joe was asleep. Bubbles feels me. Hey, yo, you a wild boy. I need to go clean my car. But yeah, nah, I'm out here in beautiful Ocean City. I have a question, bro. Does life feel better and more complete if you find the right girl? Because many people remain single. I think love does help make things complete. This is why, right? Success has success is a perception, right? What someone needs to be successful, financially stable, happy, those things are perceptions. Everybody's is going to be different. So once you achieve a financial stability or anything like that, if you don't have a love for something greater than yourself, I do feel like you are going to have that hole that you can't fill. So most definitely. And it's just nice to be able to go through the battles. You know, all of that self-made, being self-made is a beautiful thing. Being self-made and thinking that you did it by yourself is not realistic. So as you are on this path, you're gonna go through people, whether it's relationships, friends, whatever. And if you can have a shorty, or you know what I'm saying, and y'all are locked in, and that road is so much sweeter because the battle gonna be the same, but you have a consistent piece that allows you whether it be to build more, to work more, stress relief, to just not be going through it alone. All of the above. Money is necessary too in life, bro. Money is necessary. But one thing about it is if you once you learn how to get money, you can always get money. Always. Really. Money. It's I don't know. When I see a lot of people that can't get money, I'm not gonna lie. It does certain things do, you know, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. But you know, I don't know, bro. Money don't make the world go round though. You know what I'm saying? People wants people's wants and shit is what makes the world go around. Because if you want something, they gonna put a tag on it. You feel me? Once the money gone, they gonna make you trade something else. You know? But nah, money don't make shit go around. The people make shit go around. You feel me? Innovation. But Trump makes the clouds last. Bubbles turns the speed way down. What? This ain't a Microsoft screensaver, bro. What are you talking about? You a funny guy. But nah, the money is shit. It was stable and I only got one. He said money is necessary. You know, he's like, shit, but yeah, man, don't count out my ducats. Nah, brother, ducats is that shit. A means of life and all that shit is man though. That shit don't really gotta be talked about. The shit that don't get talked about are the principles and the cores that build the people up so as though they can get the money without problem. Now we live in a world where everybody that's like, yo, we gotta get this money. We gotta . But y'all not built mentally and emotionally to get the money. Because getting the money is the easy part. I'm trying to tell you. One thing is that even if you have money, it feels like there's a girl who gives more importance to your dignity than money, not to money. It sometimes feels like you are more important than money. Most definitely. Man, I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm a girl dad. Being a girl dad, I raised my young ladies with a sense of protection and security that comes from me, the male that they know in their life, right? So therefore, when they reach that point in life, that another male is to come in and assume this role, be their guy, they dude, whatever. He has to now, he needs to be financially stable. He has to be mentally stable, emotionally secure. These things will allow my child, my daughter, to be able to treat her guy appropriately and vice versa, and to expect the same. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the money isn't as important because that's just a mode one of the chinks in the armor for the security. It's not the main thing. It's not the lifestyle. It's not this, that, and the other. That's just all part of the security blanket that allows you to love each other without all the bullshit in the world. You feel me? So, yeah, there's some women out there that it don't matter how much money you got, how much security you provide. They are insecure. They are broken. And, all the king's horses and all the king's men, they can't put old Humpty back together again. So, that's how that shit really be. Then if money gets importance, then it may seem that money dominates women more. But it would be right to say this. I think we live in a world where women are definitely more concerned about money. Currently, for sure. For sure. To find you a woman in today's world, shit. Boy, yeah, it's needle in the haystack work. I need to cut this damn car off. It feel good in here, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, nah. On everything. You must, alright, so you must be successful, or you working towards being successful in your own right or whatever. And you like, man, these women, brother, I gotta figure out this woman part because I got money, but I ain't trying to get took for the book. And I get it. That's how I feel. Like what you saying, Max. On everything. I think women are struggling to be something they aren't built to be. What's that, a man? The head of the household? I don't know if necessarily women are struggling for that. It's like this, right? Say they start this big ass island, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, right? Say tomorrow, they like, yo, we got this big ass island out here. Everybody is welcome to come, but these are the rules. All right, so rule number 1, if you want to come outside and breathe this air, you got to pay a tax. You feel me? The tax ain't payable in cash. It's only payable in sex. People are going to pay. That's what's going on with the world right now. Oh, hey, young lady. Oh, you look good. Your body banging. I don't give a damn. Look, the internet don't care how old you are. You're 18, you're old enough. All right, yeah. Throw this body up on here. They gonna pay you. You can go to nursing school. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, just get this money and let them look at you and Google and all that stuff at you and shit for a little bit. That's what we live in. They saying, hey, you want to get paid? Be promiscuous. Hey, you want to sell content? Be controversial. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, that island whole thing and the sex thing, look, it kind of did go together, but that was just it was just a wild for instance, because we live in wild times, bro. We live in wild ass times. On everything. Like, on everything. I gotta go get me a Red Bull. Sometimes it seems like not all women are the same. All women are not the same, for sure. I would never do that to the queens. Some girls are beautiful and they want a genuine boy, but it depends on which kind of girl you look for. Man, listen. You are always gonna have the real side of the world. The real side of the world is that, yes, everybody themselves is an individual. And there's also the other real side of the world where most individuals are not leaders. Most individuals are followers. This is just a statistical truth. So, unfortunately, most of the good women, unless you get them by themselves and find out who they are individually, you will never know because they're going to fit in with the stream of all the women looking like OnlyFans models and ... and ... whatever. Not saying that I'm tripping on that. Everybody get their bag. You seen what type of money Sauce Walker was throwing out there that he's making with the shorties. So, Red Bull, my guy, please try Ghost Energy. I didn't see them cans. Let's see if they got it in here. I don't think they have it in here. But let's see. He said a ghost. He trying to take me out, bro. Was that cold? Was that cold? I need to go get my bag, buddy. Change your life. Specify. Please specify. I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. Appreciate you, my man. Changed my life. You said change my life. Brother, I'm at an ice rink in the summertime. How much more can my life change, bro? What am I doing wrong? I'm at an ice rink in the summertime. What am I doing wrong, brother? Girls on OnlyFans users. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying in the essence of where we get lost in culture. You know, I'm not, the things that I've done in my life in the essence of right, wrong, and different. I don't judge people on how they get their money if they're not hurting anybody, type of thing.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? And even if it's none of my business. Think fast, they don't have it. They only got Red Bull. Yeah, that's all. Wow. 426. There you go. Thank you. I like that. Yeah, that was the hardest line in there. It'll turn that scatty boy into a Hellcat, feel me? Hey, brother, I might have to go get me a ghost, man. I'm not gonna lie. You talking my language now, though. Not that I'm really stressing, because brother could have had a Hellcat, but we'd have probably been right down there with Satan on everything. And I ain't trying to break my pockets because, you know, way my bank account's set up. We're working on it. We're not there yet. And to be a thou wow, that's the RT. That ain't even the scatty. My brother. Yeah, that's the RT Jimmy Jam. I ain't gonna lie. You know what kind of upsets me about the Dodge life right now is that them excess that they make the V6 Challenger come with all these bells and whistles. I got these guys pulling up next to me. They shit looking hard. I'm like, damn, that joint tough. And then you hear it pull off. You're like, yo, the hell is that? This just not fair. No judgment. I just got a Corolla. But then again, thanks a lot, Joe Biden. Hey, yo, you are funny. You were funny. You a political guy, huh? What's up with you in the politics, man? Are you just trying to throw your spill out there when you can? Talk to me. Shit, I gotta figure out what up. Let me pop my stand up on this joint. He said, thanks a lot, Joe Biden. What does that even mean? I used to drive a Corolla. I drove a Corolla from Maryland all the way to Texas. Yep. We drove a Corolla all the way from Maryland to Texas. They only need and we stopped to fill up 3 times. It was something crazy. Gas mileage, great on that thing. I just blame everything on Joe Biden. It's not political at all. Just don't like him personally. I respect that. I respect that. Like I try to tell people all the time. The things that I've chosen to educate myself in, none of them revolve around the world of politics. So That's why I be like telling people like I don't be caring how people feel and stuff, and we can talk about it if you want. But you know what I'm saying? We not finna do a whole lot. It's not getting ready to go, but so far, cause I don't give a damn. I'm gonna make it work. Oh, there we go. I got it. They out here working out. I want to go to the beach. We should go to the beach. Let's see, I got 27 minutes till my meeting. So I like to be just a little bit early. Now, obviously, I like to be way early because, yeah, you see, I'm not playing no games. Amen. I know that politics cannot take me deep, nor can it take me out of my work. Hence, I do not pay any attention to politics. So, what you used to take deep. So, you into music? Are you in documentaries or spiritual stuff? What type of vibe we on? Let's talk. Let's build. You know, this is the type of stuff that interests me because I really want to provide people with the type of content from the BTB revolution that they feel like they need, that they really looking for and feeling. So yeah, you won't be seeing no political stuff on the BTB Revolution channel like that. Every now and then I go and I watch a video of something crazy going on or something, just to give the algorithm a kick in the pants. A little kick. But yeah, man. So what's up? What do you vibe to the music? I'm noticing now we live in a environment where I go to Walmart, it's like every employee is walking around bopping. You know? Moneybag just dropped the track too. I kind of like that joint. Yo, brother, I hope you believe in Jesus. There's a spiritual warfare going on the YouTube app. All of us are going to be aware the youth is being possessed by the spirits of Epstein. Look, bro, why you have to word it like that? What is that? The spirits of Epstein. Man, look, I do feel like there's definitely a battle going on out here, especially with social media, the media, content, all that stuff. For sure. I definitely think that we need to watch and protect our babies. For sure. I definitely think that we need to increase the value of our ladies and that our men, where do I begin? And yeah, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Being as though I believe in God, I definitely believe in demons. Not believe in, but believe that they exist and all that stuff. On the flip side, with that being said, I don't have in no way is there any one man that I feel like has, you know, like the last statement that doesn't, the spirits of Epstein, that's, you know, come on, man, you know what I mean? If anything, he was possessed too. He might have had him a gang of demons in there. Everyone is there for money only, so first build yourself, otherwise there's controversy in them too. So grow your peace in your life. Yes. That, and we live in a world that applies pressure at all times. You have to apply more pressure to stay yourself and to be who you were meant to be. You know, I find a lot of peace in those battles. And honestly, like I said, like I'm at the point in life where no, I'm not getting rich from staying with that separation, entertainment wise, life wise, or whatever, but it is starting to benefit, you know, a whole lot more now that we have maintained our reputation, our consistency as being us and standing on our morals and how we do things. So you just did a song with a demon? I wouldn't doubt it. I think If you talking about like some rap music, I definitely wouldn't doubt it. I think they didn't. I'm not gonna say that they killed rap, but they killed a lot of the listening base for rap, man. They killed a lot of the listening base for rap. So there's not a lot of interest there anymore. And the current day rappers, they not these current rappers. They're not gonna shoot. They gotta wait for Kanye to get out the way because they're just not creative enough. Nobody willing to explore any new sounds, any different flows, doing any things. What up? You said, morning, my Negro brother. I ain't never, ever heard that one before. But in life, I've learned a lot that you cannot fix anyone. So be happy within yourself and move ahead. I do agree that you cannot fix anyone. I think people think that they have too much power if they think that they can actually do the fixing of a person. I do, also do got to know when to cut your losses and not throw good money after bad or just keep wasting your time. But at the same time, no, you don't give up on everybody. And there's no telling which battle that you fight with a person that is going to be the one that saves their life or helps them in some fashion or whatever. So I feel what you're saying. And to my detriment, a lot of the time, I've not taken that advice. And I've definitely, I don't try to fix people, but I try to provide opportunities. And that shit, it works how it works sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I have learned a whole lot quicker and a lot faster that when people aren't trying to help themselves, they don't have to worry about it. They don't have to worry about it, you know? So I get out the way fast for them. I saw my dude stream more. I would definitely support. Thank you, family. I'm going to be back on the BTB Revolution channel. I just came to tap in with the team and stuff, but we appreciate you all the way. Never waste time trying to fix. Only set your boundaries and waste no time trying if they are crossed. Now that for sure, for sure. What are you listening to, bro? It's thousands of different sounds out there. I'm on the beach. Excuse me. But no, for sure. I don't play with people crossing boundaries. And now that's another one like that for this year, from here and like to in the 27. I'm going to be increasing that because there's a lot of people that are close to me that I give a lot of leeway to because they don't have the situations that I have. You understand? And it's not like I was given anything in my life by far, but it'd be like just a understanding that you try to have so you could try and make things work a little bit better and smoother for people. But and then they still like cross lines that you wouldn't let other people cross, and you handle it different. Like, yeah, all that's dead. That's dead. But I lead with love, man, and the essence of life on some real type of timing. And I know a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people don't want to do it, for one. And the essence of, not like that people are scary, but a lot of people are afraid to do it because it's like, it's so risky. You know what I'm saying? It's risky speaking to a person then. You might talk to somebody, hey, what's happening, bro? They look at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that's about. So, I don't know. I know this breeze is lovely. Shade is hitting. My meeting starts soon. Same as givers and takers. The takers will never tell the giver to stop. The hand will remain out till you cut it off. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. As much positivity as I push, I can't not necessarily even forget where I came from. Certain aspects of me will always remain hardcore. And certain things, when people say it, it just kind of like, you be like, yeah, firm hand. You know what I'm saying? I like that though. I do like that. And we gotta be a lot more perceptive. Once you start, motion comes in different ways for different folks, right? For a person like me, who would already, like a lot of these rappers and entertainers and stuff like that, they don't really have a real persona in the world. They have a persona that they created for the camera, and that is that's what they rock with. I have a real, I'm really me. So, as I move forward and stuff through this and navigate this area of life, there's a couple of things where I'm like, damn, I would have never did that in that situation. Why am I. So learning curves and things like that is kind of like what I'm going through with that type of shit on this time. But the givers, shit, I think it's good to give, but I think it's better for people to want to earn. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like when you try to give somebody something, but they like, nah, fam, listen, I could do this, that, and the other. Or that my skill set is this, that, and the other. Or let me go ahead and do this, bomb. You know what I'm saying? We live in the world now where, like you said, bro, you go to give somebody something, they hand out, yeah, boom, okay, well, shit, that's all you got for me? Like, what? Like, what you got for yourself? What you got on your 40, homie? Yo, the moon is out. Y'all think that shit real? Let me see. Where is that? Where the fuck is it? It should be right there. Why ain't the moon showing up on the camera? There it is. That's that little faint glowing spot there. That is not what it looks like on real life, though. Damn, Apple, I thought we had like... Y'all could have put the fake moon on there for that. All right, anyway. It's all a game of luck. What will happen when it is already fixed, everything is written by God, I believe that. What will happen when, what we will get next, destiny. I believe that. I tell people in my own way that we are all living in a story. We're all just characters in a story. And it's such a dynamic story because you get lost into thinking that you're the lead at times. And when you have a book like this with so many different stories in it, there's no lead. There's one lead, the person who wrote the book. That's it. On everything. That's the only lead in this story is the person who wrote the book. Everybody else, play your part, make it a good read. But no, I do think there's a little twist with that as well, right? So with this story that's written, I 1,000% believe that that it's a lot more of an outline than a fully fleshed out story. I believe that being good and will and all of those things do exist, and they wouldn't mean anything in a story that was set and fixed and written all the way through every detail. You feel me? To a degree. And like I said, and this is just from a human understanding and the essence of, because hell, when the angels were made, they said that the angels were made and they were already knowing of their own nature and everything else. So it's like there's so many different levels to this type of stuff, for real. But with that being said, right, so like the fallen angels and things of that nature, being as though they had an option, and this is how I'm going to sum all of this up, right? So God created everybody and all of that. The main thing that I think is that God gave us the free will and things of that nature because he can make anybody love him, I guess, in that essence. But we have that option. I think that that's like the biggest option, of deciding factor, is belief and faith. Maybe not the way the story goes, but what you internally go through during the story and your path. Do you take that? But there's one thing, that if a person has a pure intentions and heart and is humble and calm, then life gives them a lot. Sometimes, man, I do think so sometimes, bro. Well, no, I think that's going to be all the time, because life is always giving you a lot. Life is always giving you things in abundance. We have a problem absorbing things. We have a problem with timing, because our world runs on a different type of timing than God's plan. Our world runs on, well, I'm not rich today. Well, this isn't happening now. I need this. It's not about, well, yes, I have health, working legs, I can talk, none of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's all very circumstantial for us. So I definitely agree with that. When the person knows what to be looking for and is open to that, we're some very closed-minded individuals in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I've been sitting out. You know why I've been sitting outside all this time today, for real? Because it's a beautiful day. On some corny shit. You know what I'm saying? On some corny shit. It's a beautiful day. Why the hell would I sit inside? You know what I'm saying? Simple shit like that. There's probably so many things that one could really just be very thankful for, depending on where they're at and their point of view or perspective. So, shit like that. It's almost meeting time, guys. I'm about to finish this. I'm gonna go ahead and go up in here. Regulate. First time I had to sit down outside for a little bit and enjoy some breeze. The morning is fresh and positive. Yes. Shit. May I have some more, please? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hey, look at this. It's nice and calm. Wow. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day to be a neighbor. Look at that bird just coasting. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? You know what? That's what I should do. I should make like another Mr. Rogers. I just walk in, you know what I'm saying, take off my outside shoes, put on my inside shoes. Mr. Rogers, he was just happy. You know what I mean? Mr. Rogers was just happy. He was just a good, happy dude. I mean, maybe he was too happy. I don't know. I've heard some things. But either way, he was positive. He started your day off. Yeah, you starting your day off right. Shoot. I don't even know if a straight positive show would move now. I don't even think a kid will look at me. What the heck? What the heck is this old pop-pop doing? Taking off his shit. That show would last all of a half a week. You know what I'm saying? And now the crazy thing is as I think about it, y'all remember the lamb chop joint and the song that never ends? Tell me that that's not better than half the rap music out here. I'll wait, because I still remember that shit. That shit was a hit. God is good. No, God is good. God is beyond explanation and understanding. You understand? And I'm fine with that. You know, I just want to leave it all on the flow. You know, I just want to leave it all on the flow. All my energy, whatever works, I can put together. I just want to leave it on the flow. You know, I don't have any intentions on trying to bring anything that I could amass here on earth with me. Because God created the earth. That's why it is beautiful. Facts. Like, I don't. But let me get to work. It's been fun. Next time I holler at y'all, I'll be on the BTB Revolution YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go check that out. And until then, tell a friend when a gorilla's checking in. Appreciate y'all. 1000.